buenos dias or good morning from somewhere in Peru. And it's been quite a morning already. We started the day at 3 a.m. and we're doing a lot of driving. I think in total almost 8 hours of driving. And we're doing that because we're embarking on a really awesome adventure. So Pia and I are joining a group and we're doing an 8-day trek through the Cordillera Huayhuash, which is supposed to be one of the most beautiful mountain ranges in the world and for sure the most beautiful in South America. So it'll be 8 days trekking at high altitude, anywhere between 4,000 to 5,100 meters. So for sure it'll be very intense, but also without doubt it's going to be some of the most beautiful landscapes that we'll ever see. And obviously also some really awesome opportunities for landscape photography. So yeah, I'm really excited for some good times, and I guess the adventure awaits. Alright, so the trek has begun, and on this first day we're hiking from a little village which is behind me all the way to Lake Laguna Huayhuash, which is a beautiful mountain lake. And yeah, this first day shouldn't be too rough. Right now it's kind of flat where we're walking, and should be about 3 hours or so. But already these views are incredible. Let me show you what I'm looking at here. As you can see, beautiful mountain there. Pia is right here. She already made a friend. So yeah, great weather, awesome start of the day. Chewing on some coca to help with the altitude. We have arrived. I don't know if you can see it, but right there are a few tents. That's where the camp is. And yeah, we've been hiking, I think, maybe three and a half hours or something like that. It's been a good day, a little bit of rain, but so far, all good. We're still alive. Good morning from Huayhuash camp. And yeah, yesterday as we got back to the camp I felt absolutely terrible. I think the altitude really hit me. And then the rain came, so I wasn't able to take any photos, do nothing. I just rested, had some food later in the evening, and then had a good night's sleep, and I feel a lot better now. So luckily enough, this morning it looked absolutely beautiful. I was able to fly the drone quickly, take some photos, get some video, so I'll probably show that to you. And yeah, today is day 2 of our 8-day adventure here in the Cordillera Huayhuash. And it's going to be a tough one, 7 to 8 hours of hiking. And we're going up to 4,800 meters and then camping at 4,400, I think. So yeah, it's going to be a tough day, but I'm excited. I feel good. I hope it stays, fingers crossed. But yeah, super excited. We just passed the Sula Pass, I think is the name, which is at 4,800 meters. And yeah, that's kind of like the highest point in Europe. So yeah, pretty awesome. But maybe, as you can tell, also pretty exhausted. It's been quite the climb. I think we're over halfway. We're going down there somewhere where camp is, so now it's just going down. And I think we're camping at 4,400 meters, something like that. So yeah, but I'm feeling pretty good. So Pia is feeling great as well. She's doing awesome. So yeah, we're having a good time here in the mountains. Right now the sun is out. Looks like maybe rain is coming, but yeah, we'll see what happens. Good evening and welcome to camp. We arrived here maybe an hour, 2 hours ago, something like that. I didn't film much more at the end because we actually got hailed on and rained on only a little bit, but still I didn't want to take out the camera or anything. Actually, when we arrived, it then started raining more, so we've just been hanging out, chilling out, having some tea, chatting with our adventure mates or whatever you would call that. And yeah, luckily right now it stopped raining and it looks really cool. I was taking some photos here. I don't know if you can see that very well, but right now it's very cloudy, but before it was really like dappled with clouds and it looked really cool. And by the way, look at those mountains right there who just popped out of the clouds. So yeah, what a place to camp, what a place to camp. And tomorrow we should have a pretty chill day. It should be, I think, 4 or 5 hours of hiking, 11 kilometers. So not too bad, not too much elevation gain. We are incredibly happy to be here. Me and Pia are enjoying this hike so much. We're so happy that we can do this. Yeah, it's incredible. I don't know what else to say. I'm gonna leave it at this because I'm just blabbing along. And yeah, I'll catch you guys probably tomorrow. Good morning from the Cordillera Huayhuash. Day 3 today, and it's a nice and frosty morning. We started the hike about half an hour ago at 6 a.m. and yeah, moving strong, moving forward. Pia in front of me here. Pia, can I get a stick raise? Yeah. So yeah, it's a beautiful morning to start the 3rd day, and we're looking forward to what the day will bring, which is hopefully not too much rain. we're going up this pass all the way up there. You can see these people walking up the trail. We made it to the top, 4,700 meters, the highest point of the day, and it looks absolutely beautiful. I'll show you what I'm looking at here. After about 4 hours of hiking, we have arrived at camp. Good morning again from the Cordillera Huayhuash. It's the start of day 4. It's about 6 a.m. I think, maybe a little bit earlier. And I woke up a little bit earlier actually just to take some pictures of this beautiful valley here. As you can see, it's cloudy, so there's no color, there's no sun. But yeah, it looks nice and moody, and yeah, I mean, with a landscape like this, it honestly doesn't really matter that much. Like, it's just so beautiful. So yeah, I enjoyed taking some pictures this morning, and I think now it's time for some coca tea, some coffee, some breakfast, because I'm feeling pretty tired right now. And we've got, yeah, a pretty heavy hike today. Not too long, but we're going up to 5,000 meters. So that's going to be the highest point of this entire trek. And yeah, I'm excited for the day, but I definitely need to wake up a little bit more first. See you later. We're almost at 5,000 meters. I think up there is 5,000. And it is pretty freaking incredible here. Look how close we are to this mountain. We made it across the pass just in time. As you can see behind me, the clouds have come in, and it's well, it's probably hailing up there. There's a little bit of drizzle right here, but yeah, made it across 5,000 meters, about 40 minutes away from camp now. So yeah, feeling good. Look at where our camp is. Freaking unbelievable. So it just stopped raining at camp here, and like I already said, it's such an amazing camp here, and there's so many beautiful spots to take photos. Like, I'm just sitting right here next to our dining tent. Our tent is right over there, and look at what a beautiful composition there is here with the river and then the mountains right there. I've got the camera set up right here, so I'm doing a focus stack because I'm so close to my foreground here. I'm so low to the ground, so I'm focusing first on the immediate foreground here, and then a little bit further down the river, and then up on the hill there, and then all the way on the mountain. And because right now it's so bright in the sky, I'm also doing an extra exposure for the highlights, especially also because of the snow on the mountains there. So yeah, and I'll blend all of those together. So like I said, there's so many cool spots here at this campground to take some photos, and I really like these little cactuses here. Normally we see them a little bit more often, but here in the valley I've only found this one. And as you can see, I'm set up really low, using this as my immediate foreground, and then of course the mountains there as my main subject, I guess you could say. Again, I'm focus stacking this, so doing a few different focal points all the way to the mountains, and just taking one extra because there's a bit of a bright spot there in the sky. But yeah, besides that, it's looking pretty good. Even though, look at what's coming there. And yeah, also you can tell right there, it looks like it'll probably rain again in a little bit. Just gonna finish up this shot, and then maybe if I get the chance, fly the drone, but I think the weather's gonna change really quickly. good morning once again, and unfortunately not the best morning. There is no sunrise because it was pretty cloudy. It cleared up a little bit now, as you can see. You see a little bit of the mountain, but before the whole valley was covered in clouds, so yeah, no sunrise. And also yesterday evening, no sunset. Same story basically. The whole valley was covered in clouds. It was raining, and it was raining pretty much most of the night. I guess I was lucky to get some of those photos yesterday in the afternoon, and there was a little gap as well where I was able to fly the drone. Today, day 5, it looks like it's going to be a pretty relaxed day. Because of the weather last night, we won't be able to take the pass, so we would be doing the San Antonio or the Santa Rosa pass, but yeah, because of the weather it's not possible to go there. So we're taking the donkey trail to our next camp, which should be about 5 hours of flat walking, so yeah, not too bad. So because of the bad weather conditions up on the pass, we are taking the donkey trail to the next camp. And yeah, don't let that name fool you, because this trail is also incredibly beautiful. We're basically walking down through this incredibly beautiful valley, and yeah, every now and then we have a small descent, and on the top of that descent we can just look down into the valley. Yeah, and it looks super nice. And it's also nice to walk a little flat, you know. I'm not gonna complain. Good morning. As you can see, this was our camp last night. A little bit different. It's on a soccer field in a small village here in the mountains. And yeah, today is day 6. We've got a pretty long day ahead. 1,000 meters in elevation gain and 11 kilometers. It'll be a long day, but apparently a very good day. So yeah, looking forward to it. It looks super clear, so let's hope it stays like that. And yeah, let's hope for a good day. It's a pretty steep ascend to start the morning, so we're going all the way up there, so you can see behind me. And we came from yeah, somewhere down there. So yeah, but it should be the worst of the day. When we're up there, it should be a little more easy. So we just went up yeah, I think 1,000 meters. I think right there is 1,000 meters. And I'm not gonna lie, it is tough. It was hard. It was very hard. I might be out of shape, but holy heck, that was really hard. But yeah, almost there. And from there it should be down, not too strong. So the hardest part of the day is over. Yeah, look at this view again. Not too bad. Not too bad for a reward. This is quite a typical scenario when we get to camp, that the clouds move in and that it potentially starts to rain. But the weather always changes very quickly here, so there's always hope for maybe another clearing. It's still pretty early, I think it's like 3:30 or something. But yeah, right now well, you can't see anything, so yeah. So usually there's a big mountain right here, and then obviously whole mountain range all the way around. But yeah, right now only clouds. It's day 7 on the Huayhuash trail, and yeah, we're already halfway. We just came up the pass, which is at 4,800 meters, and yeah, it's a short day, only 4.5 hours or so, so I think we're pretty much halfway. And then to our last camp, Yahuacocha, at a lake, and it's supposed to be really beautiful. So yeah, looking forward to it, but I can definitely feel that I have 7 days of hiking in my legs. But yeah, it's been amazing so far, and it feels kind of weird that it's coming to an end. So after a really steep descent, we have finally arrived at camp, and as you can tell, it's raining right now. But yeah, it's still early, so hopefully in the afternoon it will clear up a little bit. Maybe even at night, otherwise in the morning. We'll see how it goes, but now is lunchtime. Good morning once again from the Cordillera Huayhuash, and unfortunately, as you can see, not a very good morning. It was raining the whole night, and then also this morning it was raining, and yeah, the clouds kind of get stuck on the mountains there. So yeah, no chance for any photography. But yeah, that's the way it is this season, really, or in this season I should say. There's a lot more rain, and I think overall we've been very lucky with the weather. We hardly had to hike in any kind of rain or anything like that. So yeah, can't really complain. Today is our last hike. It's the hike to a little village. And from there we take a bus back to Huayhuash, and that'll be the end of the trip. And yeah, it's been really cool. It's been incredible. Such amazing views. And it feels weird. It's gonna feel weird to sleep in a bed again. Yeah, it's been really, really good. We have arrived. Alright, so we have arrived in Yamak, and this is where the 8-day trek comes to an end and where we grab a bus back to Huayhuash. It's been quite the adventure. It's been beautiful, some incredible views, incredible landscape, and very tough hikes, of course, also. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed coming along for this adventure. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye!
Bye.